Hey, it's Liz. Sorry I haven't been here. The planes have been out. We have a private plane problem here in New Jersey. Teterboro Airport, unfortunately, is one of the busiest airports in the country. So we got every asshole flying in the private jets. And when the winds are in a certain direction, they open up a runway, which unfortunately goes right through there. And because of the three major airports in the area, JFK, Kennedy, and obviously Newark, private planes fly at a much lower altitude. Planes like 1,500 feet. I mean, these planes are low. They're low and they're loud. And we can have a plane every 2 minutes. So 30 planes an hour, times that 12, 14 hours. It's a lot of planes. So anyway, I want to take a look at the orange diaper. What did he think about Saturday's protests? Did anybody go? Leave it in the comments and let me know. I didn't. Not really going out just yet. There was one local, actually not that far from me, a local park. 8,000 people showed up. And Cory Booker spoke. But also, got to understand, it was great. It did have an impact. It's got the GOP running. I mean, they're all hiding. And this is just going to get bigger. These protests are going to get bigger, and they're going to get bigger, and they're going to get bigger. And what's going to happen is, if you're already watching, Trump's poll numbers they've already started to drop. They're going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping. And when they get to a certain point, maybe in the 30s, watch the GOP start breaking with them. You got a few now, McConnell, Murkowski, and all that, but we're going to start seeing more of that. Elise Stefanik. We're supposed to be represent the U.S. at the United Nations, but her seat, she most likely, the Democrat, would have won in that area, New York State. I did say that he had the best shot, and probably would have won. So they said, nope, sorry. And they wouldn't give her the job. She's pissed. She may not be as loyal a follower now. So don't be surprised if she starts breaking. And as she sees the poll data suggesting that her area may flip. I think the seat will flip come the midterms. So in a desperate bid to save her seat, watch her break. Not in everything, but. Anyway, let's take a look. What did Trump think of Saturday's protest? What I keep getting is, I mean, how dare we, speak out against him? He's drunk with power right now. He announced the tariffs and then he took off on a Thursday to play golf with the Saudis because that's business for him. That's his own personal business, making money. For those four poor soldiers that were killed in Lithuania, their bodies were returned, and Trump wasn't there. I don't think he's even said a word about those soldiers. Has he even offered his condolence? I haven't seen anything. No, he decided, no, you know what? Golf with the Saudis, that's more important. Because it's all about making money. This is not about running the country anymore. This is about him making money. BitMEX or something like that was just pardoned. Yeah, I'm sure. How much did they pay him? Basically, if you pay him enough, he'll pardon you. So, and he's loving crypto because people can send him all the money, and there's no way to trace it. So, it's all about him this time, and how much money, and the grift, and the extortion. All right, Cohen told him well. But anyway, what did he think of Saturday's protest? That's all I keep getting is, how dare they, the peasants rise up. Well, in this case, he's the king of chaos. This also could be the courts too, but this is also, but here in this reading, this is what he's doing. Of course, this is us going, I don't think so. But look, Page of Swords is reversed. His plans are not going according to plan. The courts are holding up. I know SCOTUS gave him some wins, and they will give him some wins, but they're also going to not side with him on everything, and he's going to eventually lose. He will lose, SCOTUS. The Koch brothers and Leo Leonard, who controls this, SCOTUS, well, the conservative judges and SCOTUS, they're suing Trump now over the tariffs. So even the conservatives are just like, no, you can't do this. The cracks are starting to show. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. I know a lot of people are getting hurt, mostly the vulnerable, the migrants, the trans kids, LGBTQ people. The vulnerable people are getting, oh, here we go. Queen of Wands, the women, King of Cups, I don't always read cards as with the original meanings that they've been assigned to. He's the king of nothing. His cup is empty. He offers the people nothing. That's the message I get. But our cups, the emotions and everything of America runneth over. It's like, no, we're not putting up with this. He's offering the people nothing. He's actually taken away. So what did he think of Saturday? Again, I just get... Yep. He's walking away. He's going to have to make some decisions. I know in the previous readings they say sometimes he doesn't. It is too, like, I don't want to see, la 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 la. I don't hear anything. But he's also going to be forced to walk back some of his decisions, like the tariffs and all that. World is watching him, and we're not happy. So saying that we'll get through these. These protests are just going to get bigger, and they're going to get bigger, and eventually he'll be chased out with like pitchforks. I don't know. We'll take a look at another video. We'll keep this one short. Doesn't even make it to... Does he make it to 2026? If so, is there an impeachment? We'll see. It's still kind of... I'm not really getting how he's going to leave. Because there's still, I mean, there's obviously we have free will. There's so much in, but I just don't see him lasting up till 2028. I just don't. But he's going to do a lot of damage, and some of it we may never recover from. Well, we will rebuild, and we will be better in some ways, but in some ways, you know, he's going to take America off the world stage, and that may never happen. We may never have that platform ever again. I think China is going to take that. Xi Jinping, by the way, is laughing, just laughing. He's enjoying every minute of it. He's like, yeah, go ahead. He's out there making deals. Where we used to be, now he's showing up. We left this void, and he's going to fill it. So, yeah, so Trump's taken America off the stage. Will no longer be a superpower. It's a role we may never get back because he's doing Putin's bidding. That Putin wants us off the stage because he thinks he's going to take it back, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Xi Jinping is going to take the job. Is going to fill the void. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Again, what Trump thought of Saturday, you know, how dare they? How dare, you know? I mean, the peasants. How dare the peasants speak out against him? Is basically the gist. Anyway, I'll leave it here try to keep this video short for entertainment purposes only. Like, subscribe, share. See you in the next vid.